What's up, gang? Hey man, this is another banger video. Make sure you watch this to the very end because I got a ton of gold nuggets, just like I always have gold nuggets in all of my videos. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Also, make sure you jump into the CLG community. It is only $48 a month, less than $500 a year, and you get access to the Hard 30, and you get access to one-on-one, and you get a one-on-one call with me, and you get access to the masculine series. And without further ado, let's just jump right into this video. Cardi B is pregnant with her fourth baby. Her first with boyfriend Stefan Diggs. I'm having a baby with my boyfriend Stefan Diggs. I've been putting in all this work, but I'm doing all this work while I'm creating a baby. Guys, don't fall for the banana in the tailpipe. Don't be the good boy. Don't be the guy who courts her, who does everything right, who takes her on a very long, extravagant date, and you let your intentions be known right when you first meet her, that you see her as a future wife of yours, and you're gonna marry her, and you're gonna take her off the streets, and you're gonna be the savior that she wants you to be. I mean, you can do that if you want to, but just understand that, like, at the end of the day, and I know Cardi B is not the best example to use for a woman, but this is what I will tell you. Female nature is undefeated. And for all you guys that want to ignore the facts, you will pay the price. It's that simple. And it's tough and it's sad. And I've seen some of the most horrific things I've ever wanted to watch, right? I've seen guys work their tail off. I've seen guys become, IT managers or directors or whatever the position is, make hundreds of thousands of dollars, buy a brand new house, do all of this, and just marry a washed up whore. Matter of fact, I have a story, and this is a very true story. My main chick went to high school with this chick who, she's fat now, right? She's washed up, she's fat. But my main chick was like, back in the day, before she got fat, she was very developed. And what I mean by developed is big old titties, nice juicy ass. She said boys was hollering at her 24/7. Now, while she was at her hottest, she used to hook up with boy after boy after boy after boy. And most of the guys that she hooked up with were athletes. Like Stefan Diggs. Had muscles, played on the football team, played on the basketball team, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. That's who she decided to give her little coochie to. But when she got fat, out of shape, graduated high school, started gaining weight, still was getting ran through by a lot of athletic guys, right? She was on Tinder back in the day. She was trying to show my main chick, oh, this guy I just hooked up with. It'll be like some ripped guy, whatever the case is, with muscle. He'll be clapping her. Everybody be clapping her, right? Ran through. I mean, pussy probably looked like roast beef. But then one day, she invites us over to her crib. And she wants us to meet her boyfriend. Now, this is years ago. This is back long ass time ago. But she's like, oh, my friend, my main chick was like, oh, my friend wants us to meet her new man. And didn't I? And I'm like, which friend? She told me the name. I'm like, her? She got a man? Because I knew the history. Every dude she was running across was hitting it and quitting it. So I'm like, dang, she got a man. We go to this house, very nice house, custom built house. Looked like it was new construction, really nicely built. And she's giving us a tour of the whole entire house and telling her how much she loves the house and how she decorated the house and this and blah, 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 and yada, yada, yada. And then I meet this nerdy white guy. And then I'm like, hold up, who's this? And she's like, oh my God, this is my man. And I get to talking to the guy, right? You know what I mean? Because obviously my main chicks don't talk to the girl, and they get to talking. And it was a really nice housewarming party. A lot of money was spent. Food, hors d'oeuvres, beautiful furniture, this and this, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. So I'm talking to the guy. Come to find out, guy is a virgin. Also come to find out, guy has a very high paying IT job. Also comes to find out that that house he paid for the house. The whole entire thing, right? He's the one that paid for all the furniture. He's the one that paid for the whole event. He's the one that pays for everything. And the more I'm finding this stuff out, I'm realizing this guy's a sucker. She did it. She won. Now, does she love the guy? No. She took his virginity. She doesn't care about the guy. He's a nerdy little IT guy. But hey, she had her fun. She ran through all of the athletes. She had all her fun when she was nice, hot, voluptuous, weight in all the right places before she got fat and got that fat turkey neck. She was running through the dang-a-lang. Athlete after athlete after athlete. Fuckboy after fuckboy after fuckboy. I might fall in that category. I really don't give a fuck, right? But this is what she did. And when it was time to throw in the towel, when it was time to take a guy serious or have a guy take her serious, when it was time to do that, guess who she runs and finds? She runs and finds Mr. IT guy. Mr. Version IT guy. Never had sex before her. And she is just controlling his pockets. And I remember when she was doing the tour. And showing us the house, she would say things like, "Oh my God, we need something there. I need something on that wall. I'll just use Matt's credit card. Oh my God." Oh, whatever. It is what it is. A bunch of Matts on the planet. The guy's name was Matt. "Oh my God, I need something there. I'll just use his credit card. Like, she's giving us a tour of the house and then realizing that she needs to spend more of his money because she realized this wall was empty. And it was so crazy because me and my main chick left that party and she's just like, I didn't even have to say it. My main chick's like, "I don't think she loves him." My main chick said it. And you got to understand, what the girl does to the guy that she does not love is she runs his pockets. She destroys him. And guess what? There will be a time where she just can't handle it anymore. Even though she's going to put him through hell. There's going to be a time where she just can't handle it anymore. She just doesn't feel the spark anymore. That's what she's going to say, right? These are the words that she's going to say. And she's going to leave that guy and she's going to take half. She's going to force that guy to sell that house. And he's going to have to sell that house. And he's going to have to liquidate it. And he's going to have to pay half. He's going to have to pay her half of that liquidation. And he's going to be taxed. Because he's going to be taxed capital gains or whatever the case is. Because he had to sell the house. So basically he might even be left with less than 25% of what he worked so hard for. And what happens to a lot of those guys in those situations, and I see this happen all the time, is you'll run across a guy and you'll talk to like an older gentleman. I used to sell cars and stuff like that. And you'll hear these horror stories, but when you're young, you don't really think of it like that. But then when you hear the story, you be like, wow, that is messed up. You'll have guys that be like, "Yeah, man, I was supposed to be retiring in the next few years, but then, I got a divorce with my wife and now I got to work an extra 20 years. And these guys in their 60s, 70s. I got to work an extra 20 years before I can retire now. All because they made the wrong decision with who they chose to be their wife. And this happens over and over again. This is why the CLG community is needed. This community is needed more than ever. It keeps guys out of doing very violent things for no apparent reason. It keeps guys out of violent groups. It helps guys understand their true potential, see their true potential. It helps guys learn to love themselves, and it helps guys learn that it's either their way or no way. I teach guys how to negotiate life. This is how I want my life to look. These are the terms that I want my life to be on. And this is how I see my future. And I will stop at nothing to get it. And I will win. And here's what you're going to find out. Even if you don't succeed, the fact that you put so much effort towards something, what you're going to find out is that you're going to find out that you've learned to love the journey. Instead of just floating through life, hoping and praying a miracle happens to you, you're going to learn how to take action. You're going to learn how to stand up for what you believe in. You're going to learn how to become masculine. You're going to learn how to be unapologetic. You're going to learn how to put yourself first. And you're going to learn how to make things happen. And when you do those things, you're going to learn to love the journey. You're going to love every step that you have made in that direction towards greatness. And you're going to love the man that you have become. You're going to remember the times when girls weren't giving you any dates, when girls weren't showing up, when girls were playing games, when girls was all over the place, when girls wasn't giving you no pussy. And then you're going to become somebody different. Your demeanor's going to change. Your eyes are going to change. The way you carry yourself is going to change. You're going to start realizing that more people actually want to be your friend. More people want to hang around you. More people want to be cool with you. More people want to be a part of your presence. It's going to get to the point where you're not even going to have time. You're not even going to have time to enjoy everything that life has to offer. And it starts, whether you believe it or not, it starts with CLG. Because CLG is going to actually really, really, really help you understand what it takes to become the person that you've always wanted to be. And me personally, I believe it always starts with women. I honestly believe that chasing the money just to get the women is probably the worst strategy that you can do, in my opinion. Because what you believe is going to get you the women actually is going to get you a certain type of woman. And what I mean by a certain type of woman, I'm not saying that you couldn't have got that same woman without the money. But what I mean by that is because you led with money, she is going to come at you a certain type of way. She's going to lose respect for you because you led with the money. So you're going to get what is called pity pussy, which in my opinion is the worst type of pussy. There is no better pussy that you can get that is cheap or extremely inexpensive. That is usually the best pussy that you will get. Because in order for that girl to have given you pussy, it's not because of the money that you can put in her pocket, but it's going to be because of the respect that she has for you. There are several girls that fight me to pay the bill. There are several girls, they put money in my pocket for no reason. I already got money. I don't even need it. They'll give me $100. Baby, I was just thinking about you. They'll buy me stuff. They'll buy me extravagant gifts. They'll do all of this stuff. And when it comes time to actually enjoy their pussies, they cream. Their pussies fucking make macaroni and cheese noises. Their pussies sang a song. You can literally just have an audio recording listening to just her pussy making. Now she making noise too, right? She's making noise too. You get what I'm trying to say? She's moaning and shit like that. And you don't gotta have the biggest dick. You don't gotta have the fattest dick. You don't gotta have none of that shit. Because what you really got is you got her mind. And because you got her mind, because she respects you as a masculine man with a masculine presence who knows what he wants and he goes for what he wants, that is the person that she's going to cream for. That is the person that she's going to roll her eyes in the back of her head for. That is the person that she's going to enjoy giving a blowjob to. That is the person that she will do pretty much anything he tells her to do. That is the person that she will give her last dollar to if he needed it. There's levels to this. If you lead with your money, you're going to get the worst version of that woman. You're going to get a woman who doesn't respect you. And a woman that doesn't respect you is the worst woman that you ever want to have around you. This is one of the reasons why, fresh off of Fresh and Fit, that Chinese girl, she came out and tried to destroy his reputation and did all of that. She had no respect for that guy. She knew he was a buster. She knew he led with money. She knew he bought her a bracelet. She knew all of these things. And the fact that Fresh tried to play it, well, she just got mad because she wanted me to buy her apartment. And when I told her no, she blasted me on the internet. You know. Fresh, you already went half on a bracelet that she was able to keep. That's $15,000 that you gave her The only reason that she asked you to pay for the apartment, because she was a fucking prostitute whore, she could have paid for her own apartment. She asked you because she saw you as a sucker ass nigga. She saw you as a trick. And you proved that you were a trick because you spent that 15 bands on her bracelet. This is the thing. I have nothing against tricking, right? But I got a homeboy, not a homeboy. He's actually one of my stepfather's friends. Cool ass dude. He has no problem paying for the pussy, but he's a hard negotiator. So if the bitch usually charges $200 for the pussy, he'll get it for $80. You know what I mean? Heavy set dude, whatever the case is. If the bitch, he go to strip club, the bitch charge $500, he'll talk the bitch down to $300. You get what I'm trying to say? That type of trick, I have no issues with, right? At least he tricking on his terms. If a bitch was bad as fuck, his perfect type, she told him $500. I've witnessed him do it. And she say, I'll do it for $500. He said, man, get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. All I got is $250. It's either you gonna do something with it or get gone. And she say, I can't do $250. I can't $250. He say, where else can you make $250 for 15 minutes? Matter of fact, I'm paying too much. If you come back with that bullshit, I'm going down to $2. That motherfucker, I can respect. At least he tricking on his motherfucking terms. Not this fake ass wannabe guru Fresh who acts like he doesn't fucking trick, but his whole life is a trick. And then he'll drop 15 bands on a goddamn bracelet, acting like, and then he'll say, I don't pay for pussy, I don't pay for pussy. What do you think going half on a $30,000 bracelet and giving the bracelet to the girl is? That's essentially giving her 15 bands. She gets to keep the bracelet. It's essentially giving her 15 bands. That's why she felt comfortable asking you to try to buy her the fucking condo, buddy. Cause she saw you as a sucker ass nigga. Now, when you didn't buy that condo, she blew your ass up on social media because she saw you as a sucker ass nigga. She lacked respect for you. She knew you wasn't like that. She knew she wasn't gonna get no backlash, not from you. She knew she could air out on your business on the internet because she knew that you wasn't like that. Zero to little to no respect for you. You understand what I'm saying? Now, any man can be acceptable to a girl trying to come at him or whatever the case is. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just breaking down the facts of the story when she did come out. And then we found out that that was true. You did go half on the bracelet with her 15 bands. She did feel comfortable enough to tell you to pay for her fucking condo that you probably agreed on and you probably switched it last minute. Little Chinese hooker bitch was putting that pussy on you that you ain't never had before. But we all know the truth. We all know the Fresh and Fit guys, they wasn't really getting pussy like that before they blew up. Probably still not like that. And Fresh is getting pussy off of the bag. That's how he's leading. He's leading with the bag. He's not leading with masculine energy. He's not leading with respect. He's not. It is what it is. You get what I'm trying to say? And like I said, just don't lie. That's all if Fresh came out and said, hell yeah, nigga, I use the Lambo, nigga, that's how I get my girls. Like, hey, I'll drop a couple bands here and there. If Fresh was like that, I have more respect for the guy. There's a guy that's on YouTube. He was talking to Pimpin' Ken. I forgot, he was like a big fat trick or whatever the case is. I got more respect for that guy than fucking Fresh. Cause at least he'd come on and be like, yeah, nigga, I trick. I don't give a fuck. Pay the girl rent, pay the girl. I get pussy. I don't give a fuck. I get it how I gotta get it. I just ask the girl straight up, how much you need? I'll send that shit to her. I don't give a fuck. And Pimpin' Ken say, see, we need niggas like him because that's how I get paid. Right? Tricks is what pay my bills. So both guys was honest. See, that's the thing about me is, the reason I lost so much respect for Fresh was because of the dishonesty. See, that's where I lose respect from people. If you want to be a trick, be that. You know what I mean? If you want to, just stand on it. Just stand on it. That's it. Just stand on business. That's it. You know what I mean? Who gives a fuck? Just stand on what you are and don't try to act like you're something that you're not. That's what I don't like. You get where I'm coming from? So the reason that I read this story for you with the Cardi B and the Stephon Diggs is because I wanted to let you guys know that being a fuckboy is not a bad thing. Women's natural fucking go-to is the fuckboy, the womanizer. You can always go from the fuck boy to the boyfriend, but you can never go from the boyfriend to the fuck boy. Meaning that if she sees you as boyfriend material, she can never see you as the fuck boy. You're stuck in that category. Meaning that you might have to wait 7, 8, 9, 10 dates before you even get to touch the pussy. You might have to motherfucking meet her family before you even get a fucking kiss. You might have to go through all these hoops and jump through. While the fuck boy fucked her the first time you met her. Or the second time you met her. Or she sucked his dick. Or she's still sucking his dick while she's being courted by you. Imagine this. Because you don't believe it happens, but I know it happens. Imagine this. You take a girl on a date. You spend a bunch of money. She has a great time. You know she lives alone. You drop her off. You ask her, can you come up? She says no. You drive home. She calls over the guy that she's fucking. The fuck boy. He comes through with boxer draws. Not boxer draws. Gym shorts. No draws. Tank top. Something like I'm wearing right now. I'm shooting this video 4 o'clock in the morning. You can imagine what I just got done doing. He comes over. Tank top, fucking gym shorts, no draws, flip-flops. Exactly what I'm wearing right now. Beats the brakes off that fucking pussy. Asks her, what did she do before this? She just, I just went on a date with some guy. How was it? He's cool. He's not you, though. Imagine that scenario. That's the category that women put you in when they see you as feminine. When they see you as sweet, when they see you as soft, when they see you as a guy who lacks masculinity. And it doesn't matter how masculine you look. It's all about how masculine you act. Women are very keen to how somebody acts. That's what's very important to them. So I really wanted to break this video down to you, and I really wanted you to understand the importance of this, because Cardi B lied and said that she left Offset for cheating. But then she turns around and has a baby with a known womanizer. She lied and left her husband because of cheating. She didn't leave him because he cheated. She left him because he apologized for cheating. She lost respect for him. And you got to understand, she's a stripper. She knows how men operate. She's been to strip clubs. She know men fuck bitches all the time. She's seen the strip club. A man would fuck this stripper, then the next week he'll fuck the other stripper. She seen this shit. She know men like to fuck. She ain't no dumb bitch. But this the thing. When you try to play her like a dumb bitch, when you try to manipulate the manipulator, she loses respect for you. And if that respect goes under a certain threshold, she is out. And then she would show you by her actions and her decisions that it wasn't about the fucking cheating, because the guy she's fucking right now is fucking everybody. Stop listening to women when they speak. You can hear them, just don't listen. And if you're not elite yet, jump in the CLG community. It's only $48 a month, less than $500 a year. You get a free one-on-one call with me, and you get access to the Hard 30, and you get access to the Masculine series. Just jump in, run it up, become elite. And I can't wait to see you guys inside. Peace.